What I have given you is what I am doing. Let me tell you one thing. With your naked eye, have you seen death? Not yet. Do you want to see? If you hear that person who tells you, do as I say, but not do as I do, that's death. So I am telling you, do this as I do, in order for me not to be dead.
Sports Eye Kenya.
Sports Eye.
Before I actually tell you about developing a winning mindset for success, I want to appreciate Isuzu for accepting actually to partner with me for the last 5 years. We started actually, immediately we signed the partnership, then I won in London and broke a world record in 2018. So the whole 5 years actually, many things has, I have accomplished a lot of things. For the last 2 weeks, I broke again a world record. That means I started with a world record and then in a 5 year, a world record again. I think it's something which I am happy with it. I said in 2018 that Isuzu is my third leg, that you provide with me to train well, to move everywhere I'm going in as far as training is concerned. And I think it has actually happened. It is really a third leg. I'm saying thank you, and I'm valuing really the partnership between myself and Isuzu. Thank you very much. I think the topic actually I'm going to cover is easy and it's a hard topic. What I'm going to tell you is what's in public domain, but you need to do it in a different way. Everybody here knows what he's doing, but they say you cannot finish knowledge. We keep on getting knowledge every day. The first thing actually, if you want actually to have a winning mind, first is to know yourself. Who are you? You define yourself in your own language and in your own understanding. Then you are ready to move. You ask yourself what you want to be known. After asking yourself all those things, you write it. They say if you write it, you will remember it. So it's good to put on paper and it will remind you every day. That's a simple fact, but it will guide you in every minute that you want to go out of the course. Know yourself, define yourself in your own language and in your own terms that you understand. Secondly, is setting the right systems and goals. Most of you, 80% of human beings are setting goals. But are the goals actually solving the problem permanently or temporarily? If you set a goal, you will solve the problem only temporarily. But you will not go anywhere. You need to set the right systems. Between yourself and success, there is a lot of systems going on. You need to work on those systems, and success will come in. I always say a handful of problems arise when you spend more time thinking about your goals and not enough time designing your systems. we think we need to change our results. But results are not the problem. What we really need to change are the systems that cause the results. Are we together? When you solve the problems at the result level, you only solve them temporarily. That means if you have a call, you only solve that call in a temporary way. In order to improve them for good, you need to solve the problems at systems level. And that will be forever. Systems level. If you have the wrong systems, you cannot actually see success. If you have the right system, you will be successful. And you know, success has its own level, but the population there is minimal. So if you want to go and enjoy where there is very few people who have actually succeeded, follow the right systems and you will jump there. They say success is a country whereby it has few people actually. In fact, they don't vote. There are really few. They know each other. That country is called success. And it's free. They welcome everybody. But they're asking you, if you follow the right systems, the only visa actually to go to that country is following the right systems. They will vet you actually at the gate. Did you follow the right systems? If you say yes, the door will open. But if you say no, if you jump some systems, you'll go back again to start and work again on the right systems. That's where success is. Thirdly is developing an habit. Habits are those small things that you assume. If you do all those small things and combine them, it becomes an habit, and it will drive you to success. They say habits are the compound interest of self-improvement, the same way that money multiplies through compound interest. So the effects of your habits actually multiply when you repeat them. The effect created by change in your habits is similar to the effect of shifting the route of an aeroplane by just a few degrees. If you change your habit just a small degree, it's the same as changing a very minimal degree when you are flying from Mombasa to Nairobi. Immediately you change that minimal, you will land in Mogadishu. You cannot land in Nairobi anymore. So if you divert your mind and really have good habits, you will land in that country I always say it's called success, where it has few people there. They need employees there. They need people who are working. They need professionals, but they lack them. Fourthly is the character. I think character is important. It's hard to define character, but I define as character is what you consume, both to your stomach and to your mind. What you watch actually in your phone defines your character. They say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. That's character. If you have the right character, you will move in a good way. Fifth is the teamwork, which is a core thing as far as success is concerned. While I'm training, we have two gates. The first gate you just enter in. The second gate, you will have actually a plaque written teamwork. And they define teamwork. The first says, teamwork is not a group of people working together. It's not. But teamwork is a group of people trusting each other. If you happen to come to our camp, that's what welcomes you to our in our main entrance. Teamwork is a group of people trusting each other, trust is the cement. Trust is the glue which actually binds the individuals working together. If you lack the trust, then there is no teamwork. If you have the trust, that's the teamwork I am talking about. And I always say, 100% of myself is nothing compared to 1% of the whole team. And 1% of the whole team is critically crucial than 100% of myself. That means teamwork is really important. You cannot move anywhere without a team. But trust will actually define what teamwork is. Another factor is integrity. I know all of us are Kenyans, except the chairman. When we talk of integrity, the first thing is corruption and money, right? Am I lying? What I am talking about is the courage. It's to choose courage over comfort. That's integrity, as far as life is concerned. It's doing what's right over what's fun and easy. It's practicing your values, not just professing it. That's what I mean by integrity. If you get yourself out of your comfort zone, then you have the right integrity. The seventh one is loving your work. If you love your work, then you will be successful. They say loving your work is next to perfection. I know there is some scientists here, and you know perfection is not existing in science. But if you love your work, they say it's next to perfection. So love your work. Eighth one is the self-discipline. I always define self-discipline as sacrificial or personal pleasures and passions. But self-discipline is hard to get it. But how can you get it? If you want to get self-discipline, first is to set your priorities right. That's being self-disciplined. Secondly, is to learn to say no. How many of you are parents here? I see 80% are parents. If you go to a supermarket with kids, and your kid demands actually sweets, will you buy? Yes. 90% of you will respect what the kid has said. But if you learn to say no, the kid will know that sometimes we need to say no because you are not coming to the supermarket to buy sweets. Learning to say no. We call it vitamin N. I know it's hard because all of us, we want to coax our kids. But go and pick what you are doing. If the kid cries, their eyes cannot break. Work out, and that's the practicing actually of becoming self-discipline. Learning to say no. Start with yourself. All what I am doing is, what I am saying is that I can talk to all of you here. But if you don't take what I am telling you all through to your family, my speech today is just useless. It's just useless. We build our companies, we build our country through families. If you don't take through to your families what I am telling you, it will be nothing. These 20 minutes, 30 minutes I am talking will not inspire any one of you. So anything comes to actually, a parent actually should take all the values to the family. And if you actually succeed for your family to absorb those values, then you are ready to fly. And if all of us, we take all of this, then our country will fly. Thirdly is avoid complaining. Anybody complaining is not self-discipline. Anybody comes actually maybe 5 minutes late complaining that charm was there, that person is not disciplined. We all aware traffic jam is everywhere. But if you complain of traffic jam, you are not disciplined. We need people actually who accept what has happened and move on. Avoid complaining. That's how to move. Another factor actually is empathic listening, listening with an aim of understanding. The next one is time. When I say time, I don't mean you should be punctual. No. What I mean by saying time is this. If you observe and respect time, that's respecting your responsibility. It's not about punctuality. It's about respecting your responsibility. If you are respecting what you are doing, then you keep time. Then you respect time. It's not about punctuality at all. If you see that person who is respecting time, that person is respecting his or her own responsibility. It's not about punctuality, I repeat again. It's not about, let us actually remove something punctuality. Let us replace with respecting your own responsibility. And in this world, there is no responsibilities. We have responsibility. Next one is self-belief. If you believe in yourself, then you are ready to fly. If you don't believe in yourself, they say everything starts with you. You put in your heart, you transfer to your mind, and say it with your mouth. That's self-belief. You need to internalize what you want to be. You need to even think that next month I will be the best employee. You need to internalize first. It cannot come anyhow. If you don't internalize, it cannot come. You will work for 10 years and you will never be the best employee of the month for 10 years because you don't internalize. And you internalize actually takes time. You put in your heart, transfer to your mind, and say it in your mouth. I think I have said a lot, but I want to say that the value of organization is measured by desire others have to contribute to the organization's ability to keep succeeding, not just during the time they are there, but well beyond their tenure. So the value of any organization actually will be measured by what you are doing now, even when you leave your company. That's the value of organization. I have one word to the leaders of different departments, from Rita to all other departments. In 2018, there was a chief Air Force commander in America. Her name actually was Lori Robinson. She was the first woman to hold the highest position in American history as far as military is concerned. The lady was actually successful in 2018 than men and than other ladies. But one day, there was a big function, and somebody asked her that, "What's your secret? You have steered Air Force Army to this level. What's your secret?" They say it's a secret of anybody top is to go up there and out and tell those who are working under her to go down there and in. What I am trying to say is this. Rita should go up there and out. The other departments actually, should actually manage their own departments when they are half there also and half. That means Rita cannot come and manage as secretary. Rita cannot manage the results of Isuzu East Africa. They manage those who manages the results. And that's the only way to go. That's my last word for this day today. And I also say today, thank you for welcoming me. I want to make it in summary. I have actually talked to you of defining yourself, right systems, getting habits, be value-oriented person. When I say value-oriented person, actually you should adopt a lot of values and work with those values. Embrace teamwork, be a good character. Integrity actually should be your number one. Love your job, self-discipline, focus, empathic listening, respect time, firm decision, dedication, self-belief. You cannot finish everything. But I thank you for listening to me. I trust I have said a lot. What can I say again? Do you have any question to ask me? What I have given you is what I am doing. Let me tell you one thing. With your naked eye, have you seen death? Not yet. Do you want to see? If you hear that person who tells you, do as I say, but not do as I do, that's death. So I am telling you, do this as I do, in order for me not to be dead. Right? Thank you very much.